see the stories in your eyes, the untold history. There's no disguise, 'cause it's through the surface that I see. And I watch the anger follow you, pull you, drag you to your knees.
Hey, my name's Jason Dietmeyer, and by request of my friend Megan, I'm gonna show you how to play Figure It Out by Paquette. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Anyways, this song, just for getting started, you're going to want to put your guitar in drop D tuning and then capo the 5th fret of your guitar. So it should sound like this. This song is broken up into 3 different parts: part A, part B, and then part A prime, which means it's in ternary form, which is quite exciting for you music nerds. You could even argue it's A, B, and C. Anyways. Part A, getting down to business, consists of a melody that is played over 2 different chords, a C5 in first inversion and a G13 chord. Here's a melody. It's played on the A and the D strings. Consists of various hammer-ons and pull-offs, so you don't actually pick every note. It's important to get kind of a bouncy sort of feel to it. So the chords, of course you want to know how to play the chords. The C5 is going to be played like this. Put your index finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and then your pinky on the 10th fret of the D string, and just play the middle 4 strings. I use my fingers to mute the high E string, and when I play it I use my middle finger on this hand to mute the low E string, so I don't accidentally hit them. If you accidentally hit this note, it still sounds okay. It just turns it into a different chord is all. Okay, the next chord is going to be a G13. It's played a lot like an A9 chord. Like this. Just a middle 4. This one will be the top 5 strings. So if you put that melody on top of the chords, it goes like this. There you go. Hopefully you can figure that out. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. So going on to part B. This part consists of 4 different chords instead of just 2. It has a C5 in first, in not any inversion, sorry, just in regular C5. Then it goes to a C major 7. Then it goes to an inverted E minor 13, quite exciting, and then to a D7. So the first chord is played like this. Ring finger on the 10th fret, middle finger on the 9th fret here. This is the E string and the G string. And you're just, you're going to want to make sure your ring finger is muting the A string here, because you want to play the E, D, G, and B strings. Throw down your index finger to make the C major 7. Or down on the D string, that is. And then to make the inverted E minor 13, you're gonna hammer on to the 7th fret on the E and A strings, like that. And you want to keep muting this high E string pretty much the whole song. You don't really use it, other than in one part. Now you go to the D7, which is played like an A7 in that shape. Has this little walk up. Hopefully you can see how to do that. that's part B. Sounds like this. There you go. The next part is a prime, which is played during the instrumentals after part B. It consists of a G, and then a G6 add 11, or you could call it a G13, then a G9, and then a C. So it's going to go, you're going to make a D chord kind of shape. There you go. Then the next chord is going to be hammer on the pinky down here, and then move your index finger to the A string. It'll sound like this. And then you go back to a G9. This is going to have an open E string, and you're going to throw your pinky, hammer on to the 9th fret here, like that. And then to go to the C, all you got to do is throw on a finger on the 10th fret on the E string and mute this A string, and then play the E, D, G, and B strings. So all together it would sound like this. There you go. That's how to play the parts. Just so you know, part A, I should explain this earlier. Part A is played in the intro and in each verse. And then part B is played immediately after each verse. And then A prime is the little instrumental sections after part B. Well, there you go. I'm going to play the whole song for you right now. Part B. Not A prime. A. Verse 2. Part B. you go. That's the whole song.